It's heat number 4 of round number 3 in the water. L.Steinriede and Caitlin Mickelson, both from Southern California, surfing against H.Yoshikawa from Japan. See a replay of L.Steinriede, toes on the nose there, 4 steps up to the nose, pedaling back, beautiful control and footwork there. Powerful setup for a second nose ride section. Gets a really good solid hang 10 there on her Ryan Ingle. Start there as we see Caitlin on her Donald Takayama in the pink 3-fin, a little bit behind the foam ball there, not the open face that Lindsay kicked off with. So a really strong start for L.Steinriede as we see Caitlin powering through that section and getting a nose ride opportunity, and 2 waves also ridden for the Japanese surfer. I'm Sam Bleakley in the booth. Do you think Steph's got it in her to get that number 12 to match Slater?
Well, 11 to match Slater, 12 would see her move ahead. As we see L.Steinriede out in front of us, she opened up with a 4.5, and this is going to, she needs a 1.51 to move back into the lead, and I think she's well and truly done that already.
Great surfing from Lindsay there. She finished 2nd in this event last year. Professor at Saddleback College, and look at the way she surfs this nose ride here. Really great solid hang 10, pedals back, opens her feet then to get that big sweeping turn and sets herself up with footwork to keep the trim line. Really good 5. You could see her foot wrap right over the nose of the board. Sweeping cut back there once again, looking for that last nose ride. Realise that the wave is fading out, kicks out. 2 really solid rides for Lindsay, coming in with a 6.17 and a 4.5. She is on fire, not hanging around. See the replay, sets up a high line, 4 steps to the nose there, bang, there's the 5. Really good control, pedals back to the tail, really good clean footwork, sweeps it back and forth with the S-turn there to get that high line. There's that second nose ride, nice speed acceleration through that section. Really good read of that wave from the Californian Caitlin Mickelson there. Caitlin and Lindsay, regular competitors there. They would have matched up against one another a number of times at events at home in California and on the World Longboard Tour. As we see a really nice section there for Lindsay there. Great opening 5. See how she takes that high line, goes for that solid 5, but quite deep on this wave, so not able to get second wave being ridden on this set. Our Japanese surfer, nice high line, but a little bit too high. She takes a fall, she takes a slide. She's not going to move into first position on that score, but she's still there as a quarter-finalist if the situation remains unchanged. We can guarantee there's going to be a lot more scores dropped.
Joined by Toi Tanaka, who's a name I'm not familiar with, as well as Roy Kanazawa. And you just know that they will be bringing a lot to the boys' side of the division. Here goes Caitlin Mickelson flying down the line. This is a great looking wave.
Powerful nose riding there from Caitlin. You know, really committed to that 5. Nothing going to knock her off that board. Really smooth, really stylish, strong surfing there. Looking to get a 4.97 to move into first position. Priority with our Japanese surfer. He has got the pick of the sets as we see the replay of this powerful 5 there, pedaling back to the tail, accelerating through the footwork, getting another strong 5, not letting anything knock her off her feet as she accelerates into this big sweeping turn there. Uses the footwork just to keep that board gliding in trim. That 3-fin Donald Takayama there, really smooth surfing from Caitlin.
Toes over the nose, and it is on billboards all over Taiwan. It's fantastic to walk down the street and you look up and there's this big shot of, I think it's Honolulu, representing the longboarding champs. And then Mitch Parkinson from the QS last year is the poster boy for the junior side of things. Obviously last year it was a qualifying series event.
That was a really phenomenal ride from Yoshikawa there. See the replay, look at that left go right fade, 4 steps to the nose, no hesitation there, right in the pocket, pedals back to the tail. Look at the way she readjusts those feet to get them over the fins, riding a 3-fin board here. Nice bit of rocker line on that board to allow those holds on the nose ride there, but good trim speed through the middle there. Reconnects with another nose ride section, great footwork, little foam climb there. L.Steinriede, she's going to get a really nice high line on this. It could be an opening nose ride. There it is, bang, 2 steps to the nose, solid 5. She's got right out on that open face. Look at the way she can accelerate through this section. Now the stall with the hang 10, slowing down, staying in that pocket. Really good surfing and a great foam climb, and looking to connect with this open section. She read that wave perfectly. If this doesn't go into the excellent range already, I'd be very surprised. She can just fall off now, and I think she's already got an excellent score. Phenomenal surfing from Steinriede.
Get involved. A very learned audience that we've got here. A lot of the surfers' peers, obviously, watching downstairs from the deck. And yeah, Lindsay Steinriede doing it beautifully from start to finish on that one.
Yeah,
so
she really put it all on the line. Like you said, hungry. You could just see from the body language of the way she scrambled, paddled hard into that wave, and she took that really good high line, knowing that the first nose ride maneuver would accelerate her action in heat number 3 of the quarterfinal. She will be surfing whoever comes second in this heat right now, and booked into heat number 4. See how the nose ride is actually a functional part of longboarding to both speed you up and slow you down depending on the shape of the wave. So 12 minutes 35 seconds remaining here at the World Longboard Championship event, round 3, heat number 4, the last heat of this round 3. Tilly, our former world champion, surfing against Alice Lemoyne in the first woman-on-woman heat, and then an all-Hawaii matchup. Honolulu Bloomfield will be up against Crystal Walsh. That's a massive heat there. Looking for scores to drop for all 3 surfers. I'm pretty sure, I'd be very surprised if Steinride's wave that we saw earlier doesn't go into the excellent range, but waves have been ridden by Mikkelsen and Yoshikawa there. 11 minutes 15 seconds remaining, Chris.
Yeah, so Lindsay Steinriede is definitely going to extend her lead. It's just a matter of by how far. I just had a quick chat with Longboard Tour Commissioner Will Hayden-Smith, and we're going to go quickly on hold at the end of this heat, so in 11 minutes time, and he's going to put his head together with the 8 remaining competitors, the 4 quarter finalists, and they're going to make the call on whether we continue to run or not.
Against fellow Hawaiian Honolulu Bloomfield, as we see some replay action of Caitlin Mikkelsen there with a nice bit of toe time there, curls it back off the tail there, sets herself up again for her second nose ride. Nice stretch 5 there. Is she going to find a steeper section to get a third nose ride here? Pumps it and comes off the bottom with a nice hard re-entry, controlling that and then setting herself up for a little inside left-hander here. Is she going to do a nice smooth kick out in the wave in style, as we see our Japanese surfer looking really smooth, taking a fall. Scores coming in for Lindsay Steinriede, a borderline excellent. It was a 7.83. I thought it might go well into the excellent range to move into second position. Priority with Steinriede out on that open face right-hander there, 4 steps to the nose, nice 5, pulls up for a tight, really good long 10, controls it, pedals back. She's going to come hard off the bottom, cracks that re-entry with control, with flair, with style. Is she going to get another open face there? Strong surfing from Steinriede, looking to replace that 6.17. Score will drop very soon. 4 steps to the nose there, there's the 5, pulls up for the 10. Nice long 10, but then has to really stretch back and move quickly to complete that nose ride, and then a big powerful re-entry there. The wave's now closed out, game over, but a strong score expecting to drop. I'm not sure it's going to replace her 6.17 and increase her lead, but she is still in the lead with a combination of 14 points from those 2 top waves. Still with priority, Yoshikawa, she's going for this wave. Is it the right one to choose? Can she catch it? She's got it, a high line there. Is she going to be able to find that steep nose ride section? She looks to be behind the pocket here. Was this bad position the last 5 minutes, but it doesn't look like she's given herself the good opportunity, as we see Lindsay Steinriede. She gets charging through this section, but that's going to close out. She doesn't mind because she's our heat winner. Yoshikawa won't get the 5.04 that she needs. 5 seconds remaining. Congratulations, Steinriede and Mikkelsen, booking their places in the quarter-finals with a phenomenal performance from our 2011 World Longboard champion Steinriede, looking so strong, so smooth, but Mikkelsen still there. She fended off that threat from Hiroka Yoshikawa.